Konnichiwa is Anandom Super Boys. Welcome back to the Super Championship in 2024. We move on to round 16 of this year around the Lago Maggiore. It's going to be an interesting one, especially in a turn one. I would ask that all drivers please take care into turn one. The race isn't decided in turn one. It doesn't need to be attacked. You can all go through it out crashing into each other. That'd be fantastic. Anyway, Icon, welcome. I see you in the chat there, Icon. Thank you very much. We're going to get going very quickly. We have a surprise reserve driver for Saria today. A familiar face to some, and to some others not so much. But he's been a talented driver in the past, and we're looking forward to seeing him back for this race as a reserve driver. Obviously, reserve drivers cannot earn points either in the Drivers' Championship or the Teams' Championship. But yeah, we look forward to seeing how he can fare out today. Icon has joined the session. The Moose! It's good to have the Moose back. Famously has won multiple rounds. Coming home, yeah, no problem, Alejandro, no problem. Matt Alonso. It's Justin. It's Matt Alonso. You're obviously been doing some snooping. It is indeed. Call me Justin, who is back with a bang for this round. It's good to see him back. It's good for him to be taking part as well. 8 minutes. No problem, Alejandro. Take your time, man. We can extend practice for a couple of minutes. We'll get you qualifying anyway. Well, loads of drivers here today. That's good to see. Andy Bianchi, obviously the first car out onto the track. Matt Alonso had to destroy the lovely announcement there. Just get that little dig in there at the side. It is Justin, Alejandro. Super Paul. Everybody welcoming Justin back for this round. Isn't that fantastic? Guys, I have a bake. A small bake. I won't rant for too long, but we have a lot of drivers. We have a lot more than 6 drivers. And that is all we had in likes on the last stream. Gentlemen, every single driver in this championship needs to be liking the stream before we get underway. It really is not kind of good enough. You know, we're trying to get this out to more and more people, get it out the range to more and more people. And to have only 6 likes on a stream when we have, you know, a potential 14 drivers, and you know, we need all drivers hitting that like button. We really do. It's actually detrimental at this stage. But yeah, all drivers, please do hit the like button. And if you are a viewer and you're enjoying what you've seen in the past, you're going to enjoy what you see now, because we have 8 minutes of practice and then we have 25 of qualifying. ARP have completed the assignment. I do believe that you have. Thank you so much. 13 people here viewing. I really do appreciate everybody who has come to watch today. Icon chasing the man from Brazil, the silver arowana, but we're going to have to find a better name than that, because it is, yes, it is a predatory fish, but we're going to have to find him a better name than that. I'm not sure what we'll come up with, but we'll have to come up with something. I was doing a bit of research, and there's a couple of interesting creatures that would come close to our Brazilian driver. Oh, Icon getting a little bit out of control there. Quicksilver. No, I'm thinking more of an animal. I think there's one called a panthera. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. The panthera is the Brazilian panther, or the jaguar. But yeah, I'm not well versed on Brazilian names and things like that. There's turn 1, so we'll get that sticker up here. Versure out on track. We'll call that whole thing just turn 2, because I'm not wasting stickers again. He drives the Jag. Yeah, there's a bit of that there about it. I'm not sure what he's driving today. Turn 2. Where's my turn 3 gone? 7, 6, 5. Where's 3? I've lost my turn 3. Oh, there it is. Matt Alonso out on track in a Jag, funny enough. Obviously, Matt Alonso a little bit laggy there, but I know he had his internet cut, so it's possible that has something to do with it. But either way, he is here, and that is the main thing. And he is driving. He's competing. He's pushing. Finding limits, breaking those limits. Turn 5. We'll call that turn 5. Lame combat, Sustin. Mine was better. Anyway, nice seeing you here again, says Andy Bianchi. Good old Sussington. It's good to have a familiar face back. Someone who's done incredibly well in the past in the championship. So it's good to obviously see him back. Call that turn 6. Where's my turn? I'm losing all of me feckin' stickers. My turn 7's gone missing now. Oh, there it is. Turn 8. We're just waiting on El Matador. He is rushing home from work. I don't know what Pool's story is. Pool was rumoured to be coming, but he wasn't sure. So we'll just have to wait and see. I know that he was under pressure with work. He messaged me a couple of days ago to say that he might not make it, and that's fair enough because he messaged me. He sent me a message telling me of his absence. 9, 10. I have to put 10 awkwardly here. Mind you, I could put 9 inside. Yes, that's exactly what I shall do. Nine, 10, and then 11. And we'll call that 12. How is the times looking? A 2:06.3, a lot faster than my time. Justin has a 2:07 dead set, which is very impressive for a driver who hasn't been around in a while. It's good to see he hasn't lost it, which was a fear that I had when he left, that he would kind of just stop doing everything. And he's a very talented driver. It would have been an awful shame to lose that talent, but obviously, based on the current standings and current time, he's not lost anything. Icon goes 2:04.1. Absolutely outrageously quick time. Makes my time look like, yeah, rather not say. Very poor anyway. There's a lot of turns in Maggiore. One of my least favourite tracks in Gran Turismo. I just don't like it, and it does not like me. Not sure who joined there. I saw someone joined. But yes, it is one of my least favourite tracks. I do not like Maggiore, and it does not like me. And that's fair enough. We don't have to match. We don't have to like each other. And then we'll call that turn 20. 20 turns around this track. That's crazy. Andy Bianchi sets at 2:04.9. 8/10 back from the Grey Wolf. Icon Amir. Obviously, Call Me Justin has not changed his name, but obviously he wouldn't know about that new rule because he hasn't been here in a while, that we use full and actual names now, or at least second names. There's only a few drivers that have not changed theirs yet. Moose has not changed his one yet. Oh, Pool is there. Please type any updates in chat too. Any updates? What do you mean? Can't play YouTube while racing for less lag. That's fine, man. Yeah, I can. It takes a little bit of time, but yeah, I can. We're just waiting on Il Matador. I'm not sure where he is. He asked would we wait for a couple of minutes past the deadline. We said we would. 1 min, says Alejandro Martinez. We'll have to get you to change your Super Pow, or your, not Super Pow, but your nickname to Alejandro Martinez, or A Martinez in the game. Maybe it's me. Have I not? Because I'm pretty sure Moose had changed his name. Yeah, it just must be me. No. All good. We know what they're called anyway. Computer. 10 people here, don't go anywhere. We're going to get moving very shortly. We're going to start this qualifying. The minute Pow gets in, we're going to start this qualifying. On that topic, Nick is not here. The championship leader is not here, and I've not heard from him, so I'm not sure what's going on there. He hasn't messaged me to tell me he wasn't turning up today, so I presume he is. Maybe he can't make qualifying. Might as well make my first practice lap qualifying. Then. Yeah, well done, Pooh. Man, you got here in good time, dude. You got here just in time. And there was a delay too. We actually delayed the race by an extra 15 minutes. I was taking a... I was on the toilet. to give a sophisticated answer, I was on the toilet. And we're just waiting on Pa now. The minute he gets in, gets that car selected, we are good to go. Yeah, it's grand for everyone commenting, but for me, who's trying to improve this championship and push it out to more and more people, I can't really say what I want to say. Chelling his inner Kimmy. I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I knew it was coming too. I was like, I'm going to need to. 15 minutes before this thing starts. I know I'm going to. And I was right. I was right. How are we looking, Pow? Any update for me? Starting to get a little bit itchy here, as they say. 9 other drivers starting to get a little bit itchy as well. Itchy for little qualifying. 'Tis a long race too. 'Tis a long race too. Getting a little itchy. Give some people an extra opportunity to... Also, from the way Nick was talking in the server, he might not be racing for a while. Well, he hasn't messaged me that, so he might need to, because he will end up with a penalty for failure to provide a valid reason for missing a race. Everyone else has. That does not exclude, being a championship leader does not exclude you from the rules and regulations. I haven't heard from him. I'm assuming he's turning up after qualifying. 10 seconds, says Superpow. I think it's either rule 2 or 3. Could possibly be rule 1. Yes, it's rule 1 actually. Rule number 1. If you read it, you shall see. There's a lot of rules. I can't remember all of them. I could be wrong. It might not be rule 1 or 2, but I think it is. I think it's rule 1 actually. I'm not going tampering with my internet to find out. The minute that car's selected, we're going qualifying. Drum roll, please. Do you know the thing though, Pool? Alright, with Lance Stroll, and I've said it before, is I actually feel a little bit bad for him. And I don't. I do and I don't. But I feel worse for his father. Because it is very difficult. I can only imagine what it must be like to have loads of people slagging off your son, telling you to fire him. And it puts him in a very, very awkward place. It puts him in an awkward position, and it puts Lance in an awkward position because he knows he's not performing, which is affecting his father. And then, his father is affecting him by, it's very, how do you condemn your own son? It's very, very difficult. And it's I actually feel for the guy, and if he is genuinely losing sleep over all of that kind of stuff, I mean, I feel even worse for the guy. I mean, he is the subject of some serious abuse. Like the most recent thing that I see popping up regularly is I get up on a Sunday to watch 19 drivers and Lance Stroll drive around, or what was it? I get up on a Sunday morning to watch 19 professional drivers and Lance Stroll drive Formula 1 cars, and I'm just thinking to myself, jeez, I mean, the poor kid, I know he's a millionaire and it probably doesn't affect him and all that kind of stuff, but if he is losing sleep over that, I can tell you now, that is not going to wear well on your head going forward in life. Not just in the sport, but in life. And I do feel bad for, I really do feel bad for Lance Stroll. I think he gets an awful shtick. We've seen flair from him before. We know what he's capable of. He's been on the podiums. I think he's won a race. And we know what he's capable of. And maybe instead of battering him week in, week out, maybe a little bit of encouragement wouldn't go astray, because that Aston Martin's quick. It is a midfield car, but I mean it's the quickest midfield car, and I think just maybe encouragement rather than beratement and condemnation. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my view and philosophy of it. Anyway, we're not talking about Formula 1 today. We're talking, Ilya Whiskey, I am so sorry, man. We literally just started this thing. You should have told me you were going to be late, bro. No. Ilya, no, man. I would have waited for you. Damn. Oh, I'm going to message you. I don't know if he's in the chat or not, or if he's in the YouTube. So I just said I'd send him a quick message. Man, Ilya, I would have waited for you, bro. I would have waited for you. I would have feckin' waited for you. Oh, Icon going to be the first car to cross the line to set a lap time. Looks like it's going to be rapid too. And it is a 2:03.9. Beat that, says the Grey Wolf. 207.1 for Call Me Justin. Andy Bianchi sets a 204.8. 8 tenths once again back from Icon Emer. Matt Alonso goes third fastest with a 206. Poole goes fifth fastest, just behind Call Me Justin. Pillsworth 210. Verschure definitely has faster time in there, I know that. There's definitely a faster time in our man from Belgium. Ben Hughes must have had an off somewhere. Oh, Jumping Moose is absolutely screaming. He just gets over the white line. That might be a penalty. That might sacrifice his lap. He was absolutely flying though. Prior to that, he was absolutely screaming. I think he got away with it. He might have just kept two of the wheels on the curb. It's not going to be quick enough for him, I'd say. It's good for fifth. Where's El Matador? El Matador's well back. He must have had an off. Oh, he did have an off. Icon 5/10 of a second time penalty. Is that signs of things to come? Because there's certain tracks, you notice every year there are certain tracks where this man struggles to go around, and sometimes he finds track limits. Hopefully that's not a reoccurring problem for the 3-time world champion. Ghost Rider, how are you, my man? Jeez, I haven't seen you in a long time. Icon is washed for real, says Ghost Rider. So good to see you, bro. So nice to see you in chat. 15 people here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're watching qualifying here. There is 19 minutes left in this qualifying session, where Icon is currently sitting on provisional pole with a 203.9. Very, very quick time. Andy Bianchi going to be the only car at the moment that looks like he's going to come close to it with 8 tenths back. Matt Alonso 1.7 seconds back from Andy Bianchi. Call Me Justin back by 6 tenths. Very quick lap so far for him on his return to the championship. He's just on as a reserve driver today. There is no contract signed, so he cannot earn points for either the drivers or the team standings. But it's good to see that German flag and that name on our screens. Why, Luke, why would you assume that I don't want to see you here? Of course I want to see you here. I want to see you at every race. I want to see you up at the top. In fact, I want to see you beat Icon. I want to see you beat Icon. Moose almost doing a science. There says Bizoo do zibbity bop bop bop. Welcome. God, loads of names popping up today that we haven't seen in a good while. It's good to see all of these names popping up. 15 people here. Absolutely fantastic. And we're watching Call Me Justin at the moment. As we were just saying, it's so good to see that name pop up, even if it is only for this race. Matt Alonso goes fourth fastest. Sets a 206.5. 3 tenths off of the Jumping Moose, who is in third place at the on the second row, very impressively in third in this qualifying session. We've yet to see a win from Moose. It's been a very, very, very long time since this man has stood on the very, very top step of a podium. I did a party with Justin and Icon yesterday. Good. Hopefully you were getting on okay. I didn't see those, but I saw pictures, alright, but I didn't see where you were. I knew you were there, but I didn't see where you were. I kind of just flashed it. I was busy with some stuff yesterday. I had a bit of a stressful day actually yesterday. I didn't feel stressed out, but apparently I was, because I had my first ever nosebleed, which was very interesting, and it was cold as begod, so it wasn't blood pressure or anything like that, but I had a full-blown nosebleed. So that was exciting. Preying on Icon's downfall so Moose can win, says Ghost Rider. We were speaking German, says Luke. That's good. I'm glad you had a good session with them, man. I'm glad you had a good session. Pillsworth improves by 5 tenths of a second. Fantastic. Anyway, where is Il Matador? He's on an outlap at the moment. I need to change my car already. I know it's the wrong car. You're sitting pretty in 6th place. Now you're back by 1.4 seconds, but I know I think there's definitely something that you could extract from that Mazda. Versure is definitely not extracting everything from that Huracan, and I know there's pace in that car. You might do some car battles on YT. That'd be good, man. That'd be super good. That'd be super good. Super Pow on and out lap. Loads of time. 15 minutes left in this qualifying session. There is loads of time to find some extra pace. Can this man dethrone the man sitting on provisional pole? The Grey Wolf icon, the 3-time world champion, Andy Bianchi, sitting in 2nd place at the moment, 8/10 back. Our current championship leader has not surfaced yet. Not sure where he is. We haven't heard from him, haven't seen him. Also, welcome back, Justin. How rude of me, says Ian Poole. It's good to have Justin back for a race or two. He's just in as a reserve, but it'd be fantastic if he would come back next season. Oh, who knows, maybe he'll even come back this season. Hard to say. Either way, regardless of what happens, his name is on the screen, he's in as a reserve, and he's in a Saria car. It's coming into the pits now. He's only 1/10 back from Moose. Having not raced in almost a year in this championship, to be in 4th place and only a 10th behind a very quick driver is very, very, very impressive from the young German boy. Justin is bush with stuff. Busy. Justin's busy with stuff. I'm not sure, is he still in the military or has he gotten out of that now? Matt Alonso goes 3rd fastest. Sets a 2:06 dead. Roughly 2 seconds behind. It is exactly 2.1 seconds behind the man on provisional pole. Andy Bianchi has had a little bit of a turnaround. Good car is the GR4 class. I don't think you could run any other car around this track than GR4s. I think GR3s would be just a little bit too quick for it. You'd see a lot of problems, I think. Versure on a push lap now. We still have yet to see El Matador. El Matador has started his fast lap. Cool following him. I think definitely Versure is not extracting everything from that car that he definitely could. We've seen this man be in places he definitely shouldn't have been in this season, or was at least unexpected to be in. This man has stood in the podium a couple of times this year already, and there's a race win in him if he can extract everything from a car. This guy has raced in real life racing, or at least he has told me that is the case. He has raced in real racing before. It would be good to see him have a win somewhere. He has not set a lap time as of yet. Icon improves by 0.3 of a second, is now 1.1 off of Andy Bianchi. Andy Bianchi has got an uphill battle. A seriously big uphill battle from there. Who were we watching a second ago? I think it was El Matador. Could be Versure. I'd say it is Versure. Matt Alonso. Where is El Matador? El Matador is following Moose. Moose gets out the way. Super Pow looks to be on a very quick lap. Oh, look at that. He just holds it. Now, can he get to the line to set a quick lap? It looks like it's going to be quick. It is good for 5th place. He's a 10th behind his teammate. There's still a bit of time to extract from him. Moose now in Super Pow slipstream. They're working together. It's good to see. Call me Justin back by 8/100ths of a second. What about Versure? Qualifying pace is one thing. Being able to qualify is one thing, but being able to convert that during a race is a totally different story. And we know from several races this year already that just because you qualify in first does not mean you win a race. There's lots to happen, tyres to change, and a lot of variables, and a lot of quick drivers. Superpow now, sitting in 5th. Definitely more to extract from that car. I was sitting pretty much in the 2:05s when I tested the car last night. I had set my lap time initially with the GT86, which was a 2:07.719, which was okay for GT86, but it's the Huracan that I tested then after. I was in the 2:05s, so I was pretty happy with that. But we've yet to see. Andy Bianchi does improve on his lap time. He's now within 9 tenths. He's improved by 2 tenths. A lot of Lamborghinis out here. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Lamborghinis out of 10 cars. That is a lot. Mind you, that we all know that 458 is rapidly quick off the line. If Ben or Pillsworth can get themselves into a decent position on the leaderboard, they could have a decent launch and pip a couple of drivers off of the line. Moose does not improve upon his lap, despite the tow from Superpower. Superpower now towing, and now Poole is towing Superpower. Verschure has improved. He's set at 206.3. He's gotten himself up to 6th place. He's starting to find his mojo. He's 1/100th away from Superpower. It's starting to get very close here. Andy Bianchi and Icon are in a different dimension. In a different dimension today. Andy Bianchi would desperately love to win today. A home race for him, but it's not the home race, as there's 2 Italian races on the calendar this year. Obviously Monza's yet to come. Monza will be his closest racetrack in Italy, and he would desperately love to win there. He won there last year in what was supposed to be a gift from the 3-time world champion. He'd already won the championship at that stage, and Andy Bianchi just wanted to win what was supposed to be his final home race ever, and obviously that didn't work out. He's back, he's better than ever, and in his own words, you don't know what you have until you lose it, and he wanted to come back as quickly as he could once he completed his schooling. Now he's back, and he's in 3rd place in that championship, sitting pretty, and he's clear by about 30 points in 3rd place. Moose now, following closely behind his teammate. Where are they? Okay, this looks a little bit better for Superpower. Superpower looks to be in a little bit of a better position than he was on the last lap. Can he hold that line? He can. Now it's can he get it to the line and improve that lap time? He might just struggle a little bit. He did. No, he improves by 4 tenths of a second, lands himself into 3rd place. That was out of nowhere. It's a 2nd row for Superpower, the El Matador. I'll be back in 10 minutes. No problem, Luke. Ooh, who did Superpower get in the way up there? He's just getting out of the way. That car's through. FK says, oh, he managed to get out of. Was there contact between those two? There might have been. While trying to tow each other, there may have been contact. Superpower's typing something. fantastic livery done for that car. I'm not the best for this, said Super Pow. I think he was towing him and he just got a little bit in. I think he was trying to extract as much as he could down that line to gain an advantage for Moose, but in fairness, Moose is the extra team player here, always has been. Moose has always been a good teammate to whoever he had beside him. Last year he was supposed to have, I'm pretty sure Moose last year single-handedly brought Devil Racing to 4th place, had the entire season practically by himself. I'm not sure, did someone fill in at the very end? I think Jorben filled in for a few races for him, came back for that season. Jorben then moved to Spider Racing to drive under my fiance Spiders, as she's known throughout the YouTube and the Discord community, and how a great job he's done. He brought the first ever podium to the team, and he's doing great. He's doing great at the moment. He's currently in the title, or not in title fight, but he's in a fight for 4th place, and it is incredibly close. I think it's split by exactly 20 points between 4 or 5 different drivers, and there is definitely power, there's definitely performance to be extracted from both the driver and the car here today. The eyeliner on Moose and Pow's Lambo looks so good. It really does. They've done that before and it does look absolutely fantastic. They've done a great job. Pow's done a great job with the eyeliner. It looks really, really good. It really does look good. Icon has gone stratospheric. A 2:02.8 for the man from Turkey. The Grey Wolf, the 3-time world champion, has bitten back with more time and more uphill battles for Andy Bianchi. 4 minutes left in this qualifying session for drivers to find some extra time, plus then 3-minute delay for everyone to complete their laps. So if all drivers could complete their laps before the end of this session, that would be fantastic. The minute that final lap comes up on your screen, please do complete the lap, because we do have to wait longer while people are parked in the pit lane. We do have one car in the pit lane at the moment. It'd be great if we could get all drivers to cross the line when qualifying concludes. 1.5 second time penalty for the 3-time world champion. Not sure what he did. He must have gone over the white line. It's a 3 second for crossing the white line on the pit lane entrance and exit, but he has not done that. So that would lead me to believe he crossed over the white lines somewhere. The man from Germany, he's back, and back with a bang he goes. 1/100 of a second faster than El Matador. Now, what can Super Pow reply with? Alejandro Martinez to find some extra pace from that Huracan. Ben Hughes does improve his lap time to a 2:07.6, so he's gone faster than my lap time. And he's down in 9th, which is actually a little bit borderline upsetting, but it's okay. Pillsworth 1.2 seconds back from that with a 2:08.4. That's his fastest lap so far. It's a good lap. But call me Justin, sitting in 3rd place at the moment. 2 Saria cars at the front. Pow's gone off the track. He's going to have to recuperate and go again. He has a minute to get to the start line. He's going to have to absolutely push very hard, because to get there in a minute is going to be a struggle. He's going to have to push really hard to get to that line to make an extra lap happen. He needs to find 1/100 of a second to catch Call Me Justin, who is now on the 2nd row. Both of these cars are on the 2nd row. both Call Me Justin and Super Pow. Mott Alonso is scarily close as well. Oh, he's got 30 seconds to get to that line. He's going to have to push really hard, Super Pow is. Can Super Pow get to that line before the final lap pops up? He's going to have to push really hard. He's got 15 seconds. Poole has left the room. I'm not sure what happened to Poole there. Internet is gone. We can wait for you, Poole. I can cancel the qualifying and we can wait for you to come back. Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be super tight. Oh, it's final lap. He hasn't made it. He hasn't made it. That was close. That was a couple of seconds in the difference. He did not make it to the line. Super Pow qualifies in 4th. So does Moose. Moose is in 5th. Verschure, the final lap, finds some extra pace, snatches the 3rd place position from Call Me Justin. Call Me Justin has some extra. Oh, he's got off. That's it. Verschure has all of a sudden, out of nowhere, stripped 3rd place from Call Me Justin, and he stripped 4th from Super Pow, pushing him down to 5th. Verschure. There was, I said it before, there was performance in both driver and car. He just hadn't found it yet. That was extraordinary. There's still a couple of cars on track. Whew, that was last minute there, if you've ever seen it. That was sensational. Pillsworth has yet to set his lap time. He's on an out lap. Does he? I think he's on a final lap. So the minute he crosses that line, it's over anyway. Is there any other cars? Mott Alonso crosses the line now. Pillsworth crosses the line. There's no other cars on track. Call Me Justin. And that is it. There you go. We're going to go racing. We're going to go racing. Yeah, take care into turn 1, guys. Please take care into turn 1. Ilya Wutsky, please do press perfect. Do I have to cancel the qualifying? Do I have to cancel the qualifying? Question. That is a serious question. Do I have to cancel the qualifying before they can race, or can they just enter the race now? Poole and Ilya Wutsky, please press the green tick. Press the green tick so that we can see if your cars pop up. I'm presuming they won't. You have no green tick. Okay, that answers that question. That answers that question. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Edit event settings. Set by host. Can we hold for 2 minutes? You need to go take a pee? Yeah, well, we're going to have to hold for 2 minutes anyway, because I'm going to have to reorganize the grid. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, There I have it. Okay, so now I can organize the grid. Please, everyone, press the green tick. Pillsworth, press the green tick before you go anywhere. Press the green tick so I can set up the grid. Please. Okay, perfect. Matt Alonso, I need you to starting grid. Okay. That needs to be swapped. And then it is Pow. Then it is Moose, I think. No, yes, it is 7th. Then it's Moth Alonso. Pool went 8th fastest. No, he didn't. He got disconnected. Ben Hughes is 8th fastest. Then Pillsworth is 9th fastest. Then Pool. Eliawulski was there first. Pool. He was there first. Mind you qualified, so. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, okay, you were qualifying, so therefore. No, you were qualifying before Ilya joined. So it's only fair that you're ahead of him. Okay, is everybody ready? Please do, if you have to set up your if you have to set up your cars, please do it now. Please do it. Nick, where the hell are you? Man, you never told me you weren't coming. You're supposed to send me a message. Superpower. You're on holidays? Okay, man, but you needed to just have told me that. Like, you needed to have told me that. You needed to have sent me a message. It's okay, man. Don't worry. If you genuinely didn't know, it's okay. Just in future, if you are going to miss a race, you need to. Yeah, no problem, man. You've let me know. I'll accept that you've let me know now. But in the future, just be very careful, because rule 1, you can get yourself into trouble and lose points, and that's the last thing you need to do, bro. You really need to, like, if you're missing today, the lead goes back to Icon, so you're on the back foot. That's assuming like that he doesn't have a disastrous day and like gets spun around or something. Right, is everybody ready? Is all your I'm going to assume everybody's the setups are ready to go, because we need to start this race, because we're already way too long gone. We are way too long gone. Way too long gone. Waiting for Ash to pee. Okay. Okay, let's go. Congratulations to everybody who did the qualifying. It's time to go racing. Sorry for the delay. I know it's been a little bit of a delay so far this morning. Right, first row we have Icon Emer, and we have Andy Bianchi. On the second row it's Verschure and Call Me Justin. On the third row it's Super Power Moose. Both Devils lock out that row. Mott Alonso and Ben Hughes on the fourth row. And then on the fifth row we have Pillsworth and Poole, and on his own at the back is Eliawulski. 5 lights on. It's lights out and away we go. Icon gets off the line very quickly. Andy Bianchi gets bogged down a little bit. Verschure is already on the scene. Now, all of a sudden, this starts to open up into turn 1. Hopefully we have no incidents down to turn 1. Icon's already gotten through it. Andy Bianchi's gotten through it as well. Cars going, somehow managing to keep away from each other. That's absolutely fantastic. We haven't had an incident into turn 1. Brilliant. Mott Alonso up into 7th place. Not sure what happened to Super Pow. You can't see anything. Oh dear. You can't see anything. Okay. Okay, retire the car. Retire the car. Retire the car. All good, man. Don't worry. If you have a black screen, just I don't even know if you can take it like a screen grab of that, but just do your best if you can, man. Black screen is not good. Andy Bianchi now. Start to keep toe with Icon. Cool. You've DM'd me? Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Just retire the car. I don't know how you're going to do that if you can't see anything. I can be your eyes if you want. For like... for a few minutes. If you want to pull into the pit lane. Or you can just leave. It's entirely up to yourself. If you want to try and like... If you want to try and get into the pits, you can use my screen. I'm not sure if it's going to work for you. It's going to like... I mean... The lag between what you're doing and what's actually happening is going to be pretty entertaining. Apologies, we're messing now. We're not watching. Oh my god. Okay, just quit. Just quit. There's no point, man. There's no point. The lag is just going to be unbearable for you. It's just not going to make sense. I'm not sure what happened to Super, but he is catching both the ARPs, who are battling, by the way. Ben Hughes keeping ahead of Pillsworth. And all of a sudden, they've got El Matador on their back foot, or on their back rear wing. And all of a sudden, there he goes, straight back up into 9th place, goes Super Pow, as they head down towards turn 5. And there you go, El Matador. Oh, Ben Hughes just gets a little bit turned around. Not sure what happened there. Pillsworth manages to carry on. India Woodski now, trying to catch Call Me Justin, who's dropped a little bit back, and is now up and heel and toe with Matt Alonso looking to come past. Really close battling here between these two. 4 or 5 cars here. Andy Bianchi and Icon have pulled way out ahead. Icon 2.2 out in the lead at the moment. Andy Bianchi following behind by 2 seconds at the moment. Verschuur back by 4.3 seconds. Moose in 5th place is all over Matt Alonso. Matt Alonso is going to have both. I do. That's how I open all of my streams, dude. Condescending it. Anyway, moving on. Super Pow, 6 tenths back from Pillsworth. And then 5th. He's 5th, 5 tenths back from Ash Pillsworth. Yeah, a lot of Irish people, most people, are like, were not taught it very well. I took it upon myself to kind of pick it up in later life. I couldn't speak much before. I have a lot more words than I do now. And that's how I open. That's how I open all of my streams. It's kind of taught to Isanamdom, which is what my name is, and then Gorav Mina Mahagut means thank you and safe travels. Safe travels, I thought was a good idea because we're a racing channel. And then Slán and Slán Avalia is safe travels. So Gorav Mina Mahagut means thank you very much, and then Slán Avalia means safe travels, and Slán by itself is just bye. It's pretty simple. Goodbye or bye. We'll look at this for a battle here. Ili Wojcicki is getting close to it too. And Constata means how are you? Basically. Jorben has pulled a second on Matt Alonso behind. Matt Alonso performing fantastically. Romanian? Are you Romanian? I thought you were from Romania. Could be wrong. Maybe it's somebody else I was thinking was from Romania. Yeah, I thought, yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, 16 people here to watch racing, and oh my goodness, are you getting racing? Call me Justin, Ilya Wulski, and Moose, all within 1.5. In fact, to be honest with you, 2 seconds, 3 seconds separates third from seventh. And look at this, he's not far behind, and he is coming. Yeah, so what basically happened to you, Pool, is when your internet went, you need to have turned off your PlayStation and turned it back on again. That, I know what the glitch is. Yeah, when you lose internet, the game freaks. So you would have had to turn off your PlayStation and then turn it back on. So I know what the glitch is, but to sort it is actually quite difficult. But I didn't know that was what your problem was. Happy Superpower World Day! Superpower is catching the pack very, very quickly. Andy Bianchi and Icon are now well ahead of third place at the moment, who is currently under pressure. Matt Alonso is all over them. Look at this! This is insanity. This is insanity. Look at this. This is ridiculously close fighting. Moose goes up the inside of Matt Alonso and takes fifth from him. Ilya Wulski now looking to pick up. Oh, there's contact between the two. Ilya Wulski has made contact with Matt Alonso. Oh, there'll be questions asked about that one after. Matt Alonso has damage. There was definitely contact between those two. Ben Hughes now looking to come past. Matt Alonso still in the points, which is vital. Without their second driver or first, they're both drivers in the team today. RG Labs are definitely on the back foot. Superpower now is closing in 2.3 seconds. Moose is doing a great job of keeping them those tyres alive, those soft tyres. He's doing a fantastic job, actually. If you look at the difference between the medium and the softs, he is doing a fantastic job at keeping those tyres alive. Absolutely fantastic. No, I speak. Oh, Moose has gone off the track. He's into the barriers. What happened there? I think he lost the rear and couldn't control it. No. But you never put those two flags together anyway. I speak a version of English. The English in Ireland isn't kind of it. Yes, it's English, but it's not spoken the same as the English would speak. We speak a lot of our English quite backwards, and the way we speak English is actually quite backwards, which is how the Irish language is spoken. I'm trying to give you an example. I'd have to think about it, Luke. Oh yeah, different accent, but we have a different way of speaking English. We don't speak English as it's spoken. We have a Gaelic version of it, Gaelic version of it. I don't know how to. I actually don't know how to give you an example. But we speak everything backwards. Oh, someone's gone around. Wonder if Moth might try a two-stop now. Haven't seen him pit though. No, he's staying out with the damage. He is catching the cars ahead. I literally am invested into geography and languages. Yeah, it's good. I'd be very similar to you. I find it all quite interesting. Now, call me Justin. He's on the heels of Ilya Wooski. Now there'll be a drag down the back straight here. What car has more pace in it? Super Power is going to love this. Comes through, he's back up into 5th. Now, hunting down Ilya Wooski. German? So I believe. So I believe. Believe it or not, Japanese is one of the easiest languages to learn in the world, which I did not know about until very recently, which is staggering to think about. But yes, it is actually one of the easier languages to learn. Fascinating. Anyway, moving on. Icon, Andy Bianchi are nearly 10 seconds clear. Andy Bianchi is nearly 10 seconds clear of Verschure, and Icon is 16.5 seconds clear of the battles here on track. But if it's not your first language, I mean, it would make sense to speak German with him because that's his second language. I think. Mott Alonso is into the pits. German and Norwegians have a lot of similarities. They do. There's a lot of language similarities there. 15 people here viewing, boys. Thank you absolutely so much. We have 13 likes on the stream. It's so fantastic to see this many people turning out. I'm so pleased that we are improving everything that we do here. Thank you so much. Hillsworth and Ben Hughes about to come into a battle very soon. Let's look at here. Ilya Wooski is close to his teammate. Big points all for Spider Racing here today if they can maintain this. Though they have this man hunting him. Moose is maintaining his softs much better than Super Powers, but Super Power is driving those softs like he's on a pair of mediums. And now you have your screen back. Convenient. Yeah, I presume the Austrians would have a variant of German. Verschure is just pulling Ilya along, just out of reach of Super Power. Icon got away quickly off the line. Has maintained that quickness ever since. As it currently stands, the gap is separated by 3 points. Icon will come away with 26 points today, which means he'll have a 23-point lead over Santos going into round 17. That might be a lot to try and clamber back from. Now, unless Icon has a disaster today, he's going to continue. When I'm fluent in Japanese, I'll probably start learning German. It's an interesting language, says Nick Santos. Nick, where the hell are you? Are you like in a different country or something? Or have you gone to like a different part of Brazil? You say you're on holiday, so I presume you're not at home. Super Power now. Maintaining that gap to call me Justin. He's going to have to pit soon. Oh, call me Justin took a absolutely unbelievably good line there. It's going to leave Pau very vulnerable. Justin looking to combat and retake 5th from El Matador. Oh, look at that. Super Power peels off into the pits there. Just out an oar. Jeez, he got very, very close to the barrier there. Just managed to maintain it. That was a fantastic little dink. Ilya Wolski getting airborne there. Super Power changing his tyres. Where does that leave Matalonzo? Matalonzo's been into the pits and is now Pillsworth, Moose, front wing damage killing him. The family decided to go travelling. Still in Brazil though, nice. I wouldn't mind travelling in Brazil myself. I'd be a bit afraid of the wildlife in the Amazon, alright, but I still wouldn't mind a little gander. Pau now out of the pits, released into 7th place. Has got to catch Ben Hughes. One of my more prouder liveries. I love the simplicity to it. We're looking at Icon in that #1 car for Serie. Ilyiwski and Verschure just pulling each other along nicely, and they've created a 7-second gap to call me Justin. Ben Hughes stays out. Supau is catching him. The 4-wheel drive in that Lamborghini helps out a lot in the corners. And that Genesis, what we know from last year, is a little pocket rocket. It is quick. That Genesis is quick. Matalonzo up to 8th. But those scary yellow eyes of that hurricane from the Moose is coming. And it is coming hot. Oh, interesting, Nick. I did not know that. That's a very interesting bit of historic and geographic information. Germans and Italians. Interesting. Very interesting. There's actually, would you believe there is a lot of Irish in Brazil, and there's a lot of Brazilians in Ireland? That's something that I only found out very recently. There's actually quite a lot of Irish in Brazil. And the biggest Brazilian population in Ireland is in Galway. Fun fact. Alonso. Pow now. Hunting down Ben Hughes. The closest battle we have on track is a battle between two teammates. However, I think Verschuur kind of has it under control with that four-wheel drive. Ilya Whiskey now, 8/10 back from Verschuur. Oh, Verschuur gone wide! Kicked up a little bit of grass. Has Ben had an off? Super Pow made up 7/10 of a second there in turn 1 and 2 to Hughes in front of him, and through 3 and 4 he made up practically an entire 2 seconds. Oh, look at this! Verschuur has given up the place to Ilya Wilski. An inter-team battle. Both are going to have to pit soon. Icon is in to the pits. What does Andy Bianchi do now is the real question. Does Andy Bianchi stay out? Does he go pitting as well? Andy Bianchi pits as well. Ilya Wilski definitely is going to have to pit, and Verschuur might have to pit too. Verschuur stays out. Icon refueling. Verschuur takes the lead of this race. Call Me Justin stays out too. Icon is now released. Behind his teammate, the reserve driver, just behind him. Bianchi is now released. Ilya is now released. And here comes Pow. Now, the real question is how is this going to work? Yes, there we go. Call Me Justin lets Icon through. Verschuur is going to have to pit. 10 laps left remaining. The softs can do 12 from what I remember. The softs can do 12 before they're dead. Icon screaming up behind Verschuur. Who's going to have to pit now. And Super Pow goes through on Ben. Now, hunting down Ilya Wilski. Verschure is into the pits, so is Call Me Justin, and Icon retakes the lead of this race. How far behind is Andy Bianchi from the 3-time world champion? 11.7 seconds, and he has pitted. Fuel going into Verschure's car. So is Call Me Justin. Ilya goes through up into third. Super Pow now. Is he going to be battling Verschure coming out this pits? Yes, he is. Verschure now is on soft compound tyres. Now this is where the fun really starts. We've seen in the past these two drivers come together. Super Pow versus Verschure. Now, Super Pow is on slightly worn racing mediums and Verschure is on racing softs, and they are fresh straight out of the pits. However, the softs go off significantly quicker than the mediums. So, it's who can last the longest. Ilya Wilski tyres are already starting to give up. Not give up, but starting to wear. A second is the gap. Third place now is what this battle is for. And Call Me Justin is starting to get in on it as well. Super Pow now wants another third place. He had a third place last week. Super Pow had a third place last week. He'll be looking to recreate that third place this week in what was probably one of the most difficult races we have on the calendar last week. He got a managed to come back, came back from a pretty dire start, and now he's hunting once again in round 16 for a third place finish, and he's following closely behind Verschure. Within that slipstream window too, Ilya Wilski comfortably in third place. Spiders has just sat down beside me. I'm going to tell her both of her drivers are running third and fourth. It's the first time we've had both of those drivers beside each other at the very, very top of the leaderboard. Interestingly. Verschure now maintaining the gap to Super Pow. However, as I said, those soft tyres will deteriorate quicker than the mediums, so this race towards the back end could come to Verschure, or sorry, to Pow. Hard to say. Call Me Justin is starting to catch Super Pow. .2 seconds the gap now, and Verschure has pulled 2 seconds on Pow. However, Verschure has caught Ilya Wilski. The gap now 1.5 seconds. Andy Bianchi's dropped back a bit to Icon, who's now 13 seconds out in the lead of this race from Andy Bianchi. However, Andy Bianchi's 22 seconds ahead of Ilya Wilski. Andy Bianchi is kind of in the middle of nowhere. Comfortably in the middle of nowhere, but he is in the middle of nowhere. Unless Icon has a serious off, there's nothing on here other than second place for Andy Bianchi. They've gone into their own dimension today, both Andy Bianchi and Icon. We're watching on board with Andy Bianchi now. Superpower now. 2.7 back from Versure. Ooh! Call Me Justin goes right off the track. Will he get away with that? He might not. That was very, very off the track. Hard to say. He is improving on his lap time though. The R represents reserve on his car. Mott Alonso has caught Ben. I forgot that Mott was still there. I completely forgot he was there. It's unusual for him to be so far down the grid order, but he has caught Ben Hughes. Mott looking to come past now. Close battle we have here. Mott Alonso has gotten past Ben Hughes. Wow, that was an unbelievable move. We didn't even see it. He snuck in underneath Ben Hughes there, and now he's after Pillsworth. Ilyiwulski's front tyres are deteriorating very quickly, and Versure now is within 1 second of him. Now this will get interesting down that straight. Can Versure make up some serious time on his teammate? Not as much as he would have liked, I would say. Now it's all about how Ilya takes this line, takes it absolutely perfectly. Got a much better exit than his teammate did. Superpower now. 4.7 back, but that, as I said, this race will start to come to him. As you can see, the tyre wear is pretty much exactly the same now as Versure, and Versure was on significantly more fresh tyres. And Versure up into third place, gets ahead of his teammates. And now Superpower will be looking to come past Ilyiwulski. Ilyiwulski's fighting back though. These are important points for Versure. He is so close to fighting on the leaderboard for that fourth place position. Andy Bianchi at the moment will further his position of third. It's completely acceptable, Luke. I mean, I would hope the commentary gives a pretty good description of what's happening. At least that would always be the goal for the commentary that I provide. Call Me Justin once again goes off the track and lands himself a 2-second time penalty for such a move. And he was catching power at a rate of knots. Ilyiwulski is still keeping with Versure. Mott Alonso now to catch Pillsworth, who's not tremendously far up the road. And once again, Call Me Justin struggling on that medium compound tyre. Call Me Justin, obviously multi-race winner, has won several races and trophies, and he's won medals in this championship. It's good to see him back, even if it's just for this race. Ilyiwulski now just keeping within close touching distance of his teammate. Super Knight, sorry for what? Sorry for what? I'm confused. I'm confused, Matt Alonso. I am confused. But I accept your apology, I think. I don't know what you did, but all good. Hugs and kisses and all that jazz. Anyway, Versure is still under pressure from his teammate. However, his teammate is still within that slipstream, and which is causing a headache, a massive headache for El Matador. By keeping Ilyawudsky in his slipstream, Versure can pretty much comfortably guarantee Ilyawudsky's positioning on the board. It's creating a headache for Superpow. However, Ilyawudsky's tyres are going to start dissipating very, very quickly. 4 laps left remaining. Ilyawudsky's tyres are definitely giving trouble as Versure starts to pull away a little bit. Pillsworth's into the pits. So is Matt Alonso. Ben Hughes goes back up into 8th. And Ilyawudsky has dropped out of that slipstream range of Versure. Icon goes through. Matt Alonso is in the pits. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm not sure if he's stuck in the pits or if he's just there. For sure now has pulled nearly 2. He has pulled 2 seconds on Ilyawudsky. Now, what does that mean for El Matador? Can El Matador catch Ilyawudsky, or does Ilyawudsky have him fairly well covered off? He might have him fairly well covered off. 10 seconds. There's a whole lot of time to have to try and make up with only 3 laps left remaining. Mind you, Pow. Come on, Matt, says Quick Nick. Push on. He's still in the pits. Versure now 3 seconds ahead of Ilyawudsky. Ben Hughes is into the pits. Has to replace his tyres. Ilyawudsky now has pulled. In a couple of extra seconds. Superpow, however, is going to start coming under pressure very shortly. Oh, I wonder. Did Superpow under fuel the car? And is that why he's dropping back quite a large amount from Ilya-Wilski? Super Pow. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure what people are saying to me in the chat. Let me just dip out real quick. No gas, says Super Pow. He has to go into fuel mode 6 to get to the end of this race, and he is under pressure. Can he maintain it though, with Justin's tyres going a little bit funny? Matt Alonso's back out on track. That's the important thing. At least finishing the race. Finishing the race means more than winning a race, in my opinion. It's important to me, at least, anyway. Now, Pow has got the battle of his life here against a rampant Justin. 6/10 the gap now as they head down towards turn 13. Can Justin find some extra pace from his Huracan? It looks like he can. Super Pow trying to break that slipstream. 4/10 the gap now. Super Pow, his 10 points are going to be threatened here by Call Me Justin. Can Call Me Justin though get ahead of him? Super Pow is taking much better lines. Oh, Super Pow gets a little bit up. Call Me Justin now. Pow goes very defensive, looking to keep Justin at bay as much as he can. Call Me Justin now smells blood. Is there a way for him to come past? Call Me Justin within 3/10 of a second now. Is there somewhere for him to come past? 2/10 the gap now as they come down towards turn 19. Justin backs out a little bit. Let Super Pow give a little bit of space. Now Justin gets a much better exit. Now down towards turn 1. Is there a move on for Justin? Super Pow weaving on that straight, looking to go defensive into turn 1. Call Me Justin on the outside, looking to come past, nor to come past in turn 1. Super Pow placed his car beautifully, but is there somewhere now for Justin to come past along here down towards turn 3 and 4? There will be space between 4 and 5 down that long straight. We're watching with Call Me Justin on board as Super Pow gets, oh, and Justin goes a little bit off the track once again. The same place he struggled with it every single time he comes into it. But look how close he is now. We're going back to main view. Super Pow defensive on the inside line, forcing Justin to go on the wide line. Justin tucks back in now. Is there somewhere for him to come past? Coming up towards turn 8. 1/10 the gap now. Super Pow under huge pressure. Super Pow just putting his car in the right places for the time being. There's another straight coming up between 12 and 13. Down towards the big banked section of track. Justin now within 1/10 of Super Pow. Super Pow now a 10th. It's Justin gets ahead of Super Pow. He's up into 5th. Super Pow desperately defended as best he could. There's not enough fuel in that car. He's had to defend against a very, very quick car. Super Pow on the inside comes back, and he's back up into 5th place from absolutely nowhere. He just broke a little later. 3/10 the gap now. Icon on his final lap, heading down towards turn 5. Super Pow now under pressure once again. Justin goes off the track. Woo! Where do you see racing like this? I'll tell you where you see it. Nowhere else other than here. Super Championship. Super Pow now 8/10 ahead of Justin. Woo! 9/10 the gap now between Call Me Justin and Super Pow. Turn 19 down to turn 20. 1.9 the gap. Sorry, 1.0 the gap. Justin now looking to have another go. Final lap of this race. Is there somewhere for Justin to come past? .1 the gap. 1.2 the gap. I'm not sure What Justin has damage. I'm not sure what happened to him. Justin gets a far better exit. Icon through turn 17 now, and Justin has gotten past Super Pow. Super Pow on the inside, looking to come back. Does go back up into 5th. Whew. He's been behind for a couple of rounds. He missed 4 of them. But there's no round missed today, and definitely no point up for grabs. Icon takes a full 26 points and wins round 16 of 2024's Super Championship. Now we go back to this little battle. Andy Bianchi will secure 2nd place. 3rd place will go to for sure. Ilya Woodsky will take 4th, but it's not certain who takes 5th. It's Justin who is in 5th place at the moment. Super Pow now looks to go aggressive, comes up the inside and he's back up into 5th, but Justin just takes a better line. Now can he come back at Super Pow? Gets a very, very good exit. It's down to 0.5 of a second now. Super Pow back up into 5th. Call me Justin now. There's a battle here to the line. Through turn 14, through turn 15, Super Pow leads, but it's only by 0.3 of a second. Fuel mode 6. If he gets 5th place here, it's absolutely outstanding because he's been on fuel mode 6 for the last 4 laps. Super Pow now, 0.3, 0.4. Justin coming back at him. Turn 17 through turn 18. Is there somewhere for Justin to find a way past? Is he going to send something down into turn 19? No, he's not. Can he get a better exit? Coming up. Yes, he can. He gets a fantastic exit as Super Pow now has run out of fuel. Justin snatches 5th place from Super Pow. Super Pow will have to settle for 6th place. What an absolutely fantastic battle. It's such a shame we couldn't get it going to the line. Mart Alonso trying to make up some places. Just giving Moose a little boost there down along as they both finish. But it is a day where Icon takes full points home. Woo! That was incredible. He ran out of fuel on the last turn. He ran out of fuel in lap on turn 20 of the final lap. The last corner of the track. Incredible. That is insane. Insane. Right, we're going to go do the anthems. I'm going to put up the driver of the day poll. I'm just going to have to go get my phone. How? Who else was brilliant? Ilya Woodsky was fantastic. Who else? Who else was fantastic today? I would go drinking. Well done, Ilya Woodsky, and well done, Jordan. What a absolutely sensational. That's the best points position finish Spider Racing has ever had. Fantastic. Really, really well done. Really well done to all of you. Who else was super impressive? Ash. Start poll. Okay, boys, let's go do the anthems. Yeah. Okay, boys. Please, everybody, be respectful of the team's national anthem. the Irish national anthem. Now, please everybody be respectful of the driver's national anthem, the Turkish national anthem. God, sorry that my finger slipped, but it was over anyway. I don't know why it changed to Kimi Gaio, but it did. Well done to all the drivers, and well done to all the teams. What a fantastic day of racing. The poll to decide who is our driver of the day. Is it Ilya or is it Jorben? Spider's Day for real. It absolutely is Spider's Day. What an absolutely haul of points for Spider Racing today. Haul of points. I think that lands them very, very close to the battle for third place. Can we get one more vote for Ilya or Jorben? Just one more little vote. Or whoever. Congratulations, Jorben. You are the driver of the day as well. Whew, that was a stunning race from absolutely everybody. What a stunning race. Anyway, gents, I do not have time to hang around again today. I'm actually quite busy. So I'm going to dip. But well done, everybody. Great points haul. Great views, great likes. It was just fantastic overall race. Well done. And we will see you next week. This is where everything starts to get really serious. There's not that many races left. So it's going to be pretty much guaranteed to be GR3, GR4, and SF 23 cars. There is an F1 500 race coming. Don't know when, but it is coming. But they're all serious races. Yeah, anyway, gentlemen, without further ado, go to Mina Magat, August Slán Avalia.